What's up, everybody? Welcome to this channel, or welcome back to this channel if you're one of my very appreciated subscribers. Today is going to be a different video. We're going to be showing you the properties that we're looking at and what we can afford while owning this small business. If you're new to this channel, you don't know this yet, but me and Felicia have run this grocery store for about 4 years now, and we were able to buy our first piece of property. Now we're going to be looking at 3 different properties today. We're going to do some recording. I'm not going to do too much talking because the real estate agent is going to be with us, and I kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what's realistic, and after a couple of years in business, what you can afford and how much you can afford. And I will probably let you know our salary at this point. So at any point, if you like this video, please subscribe down below. We're always kind of discussing being an entrepreneur in small business and taking that small business to the next level. This is one of the first steps we always wanted to do: buy some property and see where we can go with our financial future. All right, guys, let's get into this one. And yeah, we don't want to run too late. I think we have about 20 minutes to get to our first house. So next time you'll see me, I should be recording some of the kitchen or the washroom or whatever it may be. Let's just hope that it works out and we can close the deal today. Also, if you don't know, we do already own our condo, and we are debating on selling it for a very good profit and buying something a little cheaper and investing the difference, or keeping that as a rental and buying one of the properties you're going to see today. If you have any suggestions or something you've done in your past, or you have experience with this, comment down below. We'd love to hear your suggestions. Every comment that you guys write, we do read. We try to answer most of them. And yeah, it's always nice to kind of bounce ideas with other entrepreneurs. That's kind of the whole point of this channel. If you're an entrepreneur, you should subscribe to this channel. That's what I'm kind of saying in a roundabout way. I just realized this laptop has a really big dent on it. So the laptop, did you drop it? So welcome back to a very different setting. We went to go see a total of 3 houses today. And this place, as you see it, I know you haven't really been in this environment much because we're always at the store, but this is our condo. This is kind of the office setting I was trying to make. To be honest, we weren't really using this space much, so we turned it into a small office to get all of our printing done for our bookkeeping and our daily sales and things just that I didn't want to be doing at the store. I could do them here in a kind of more of a relaxed environment when I had a little bit more time to really go into depth. So this is the office. Unfortunately, this is going to be sold. This condo will be up for sale within probably a month from now. To give you the specific numbers, we bought this condo for about $290,000. Our real estate agent expects it to be sold for about $370,000, and we're pretty happy with that number. And we kind of want to move into a house now. I think that's the next step for us. And the houses we're looking at are about in the 250 range. So we should be able to, squeeze it. It's kind of a weird way of putting it. Squeeze about 90 to 100,000 after closing costs, commission, land transfer, whatever else is fees that come with selling a property and moving into another one. We're probably going to end up having to pay some people in old bananas to help us move, but that's a whole nother thing, and the store can help us out with that. So it does make the most sense for us to sell this property. As it is our first property, we won't be paying capital gains on it. And which capital gains, if you don't know already, is if you sell a property that's not your first property, 50% of your profit on the sale is taxable. And it also goes against your income, so it can be tricky. Sometimes if you make less income, it's better to sell the property that year. We're not getting into that. We're kind of at the same ballpark range with our income anyways, and it doesn't apply to us anyways in this situation. Unfortunately, after about 4 years, has it been 4 years here?
3.
It's been 3 years here. We do want to put this place up for sale. It's in a downtown location. We loved it. We're still relatively young, I would say, so it was always nice to be able to go, to a new restaurant or a bar or grab a quick coffee in the morning. It's very maintenance-free living. You really don't have to do anything because you do pay monthly to get everything taken care of in a condo. It's just, here in Canada, we call them condo fees. In the States, it's called HOA. But the condo fees are very, very expensive here, which was another reason why it'd be tough to turn this into a rental and make any money, because those fees, plus our mortgage, plus taxes, plus insurance, it'd be you have to charge quite a bit of rent. And I'm estimating around over $2,000 in rent in order to really make any money, any cash flow from this property. Of course, that's not the way we're going. So with real estate, we're really trying to find the best deal. So we're going to be looking at tons of properties, putting in tons of offers, trying to catch a deal, trying to catch, someone who wants to sell quick and be able to buy that property at a good deal that, our accountant, our real estate agent is, comfortable with, and we also think is a good deal. That's kind of my financial goal right now, our overall plan, to be able to, get about $100,000 in difference in properties, and and then be able to reinvest that money into something else, perhaps another down payment into another property in the future. But overall, sometimes with the money, we also do want to have a house, so it kind of makes sense in what we're trying to do. And I know a lot of you were thinking, why didn't you turn this place into a rental property as you once told us? The thing with that is it's going to be very hard for me to get a second mortgage. Being in small business and being self-employed, it's hard enough to get one mortgage. So trying to get two while you're starting a new business. Oh, okay. That was not supposed to happen. I did not drop your phone. So trying to get two while you're self-employed is going to be very, very difficult. It's possible, and it's been done many, many times. Just, we're still a new business. As you know, we own our grocery store, and it's been going okay, but it's not going, crazy good where, banks are lining up to give us more free, it's not free money, but another mortgage. With that being said, the properties that we went to see today, they're on the lower end of our budget, and it's kind of where we wanted to start looking to get an idea on, the low end, and then we're going to be kind of looking at more of the high end of our budget properties, which I'm not picky with where we live as long as it's a safe area. It's a
What did they renovate here? Look at this.
Good area, and the property could be turned into a rental in the future without too many, setbacks, we'll say. But these were clear that they were very, very cheaply done flips. If there's any clips involved in this video, you'll be able to tell even our real estate agent was advising against to stay away from these. So we saw a total of 3 properties. 1 was okay, 2 were on the cheap side, where I can really, really tell that someone just tried to make a quick buck on these, and that's kind of not where I want to move into for the next couple of years of my life exactly. The areas weren't the best either, but you do get what you pay for, and we were looking at the low end, so I wasn't expecting anything, crazy, amazing. So as we've had a lot of good times in this condo, and it's been a great experience. It was our first house. We grew a lot here. The store grew a lot here. You guys got to see, us kind of grow up here in a way. I mean, we're kind of already grown up, but now we're even older. And it's going to be kind of bittersweet to let it all go, but I think it's time that we, move into our first house, make a good financial decision on this property. And the market's hot right now for condos in this area. So there's always going to be, someone who wants that maintenance-free living with some underground parking, no grass to cut. And generally speaking, this building is, kind of occupied by an older clientele. So we know that there will be a decent amount of bids on this type of property. We'll keep you guys updated as much as possible on what happens with the whole sale process, how much we actually end up making, and where we end up moving. Actually, you'll see the whole process. This channel is all about being financially savvy, reaching financial freedom at one point, growing a small business into something that you can really be proud of. I'm going to end this video here. We will keep you updated on everything that happens with the sale, the move, and everything else. And yeah, we'll keep growing together in business and real estate, and hopefully achieve some financial freedom in one way or another.